promise keeper, light in the darkness.
Hello viewers, welcome to today's edition of Eva Talk. Today we're going to discuss about a topic that says how to relate to our kids as parents. First of all, let me say hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are listening to me from. You're welcome on this channel where parenting has become one of our most important issues to discuss. Today's topic is about how as parents we can relate to our kids. As parents, we have a lot of responsibility on our hands when it comes to our children. I believe every parent wants his child or her child to feel comfortable and happy at home. But in so doing, what should we have to do to help this thing come true? As parents, the first thing we have to do is to be nice to our children. If I say be nice to your children, what do I mean? Not that to pamper them so that they'll forget who they are or what they have to do. You give them their boundaries. You tell them what is important in life. You should be nice to them in a way that these children feel comfortable to come to you anytime, any moment, any day if they need advice or they want to talk to you. I know some of us parents were brought up in a way that we were harshly brought up, and that has become part and parcel of us. If I say do it in a nice way, what do I mean? I mean, let the child have some free time. Bring your children closer to you. I know we that were brought up in Africa is a certain way that we were brought up. Children have no say in the society. But in this 21st century, we are all learning. It's a different ballgame altogether. Our children are our priority. Secondly, we should listen to them when they speak. If we don't listen to them, they will turn solicitors from their friends. Meanwhile, if we have been listening to them, they will be able to tell us what is bothering them or what they want to communicate to us about. Example, when your child comes home and tells you, oh, mommy or daddy, there's this. Instead of us having time calling the child, sit him or her down and listen to this child, some of us will just shun them. I'm busy, or we may be on the phone. That is not the right way to bring our children closer. If we want we should make our children our friends, because they have nobody else to turn to. But when we turn our backs on them, that's where they go out and join friends and get into bad gangs. Another thing I'm going to talk about is find a time to play with your children. Some of us will say, how do I play with my child? Any kind of play that you feel comfortable. Let me give you an example. I have 4 children, and sometimes I feel like I play around with them, hitting them, running around with them, you can see it helps the children to understand where they belong. They feel comfortable around you. They will not hide anything from you if you bring them closer, because when you have come down to their level, let's say you are playing with your child, he knows that, oh, mom is at my level, so I can communicate with mom or I can communicate with dad. Anything that is bothering me. By so doing, we get our children closer to us. But when we become so stiff and make barriers for the children who are not be able to penetrate through to us, this is where they join bad gang. This is where they solicit outside to friends, where they speak to other people who give them good or bad idea, and it will end them somewhere else. Another thing is you have to encourage your child. Every child has the right to be a child. Sometimes they will do things that you feel like, oh, you got it up here, but breathe on it and then come back again. Speak with your child in a way that this child will understand, because they are our children. They understand us better than any other person. I don't think you will allow your child to go outside and ask for advice whilst you are at home. We should make time and give these children some breathing space. When they do something wrong, sometimes they deserve to be punished. But we need to control our anger. We need to subside our anger sometimes. You should let it go. When it comes to a point that you think, oh, I'm tired of this child. You cannot be tired of your child because he or she is your child. These children have friends in our friends that we have. They also have parents in the friends that we have. Some of them are closer to most of our friends. You can see the one that is most closer to your child. and you speak with that person, so the person will speak with your child for you on your behalf. Not that you are selling your child by telling every other person you meet on the way what your child have done, but one or two people that you think, my child is comfortable with this friend of mine, or my child is comfortable with this family member of mine. You can talk to them about the behavior of the child, and in so doing they will also speak to the child, where the child will know your point of view, where you are coming from. Other thing is, sometimes, especially when they are teenagers, it's not easy to control. I'm not going to say it's an easy task. It's not easy at all. It's very tedious. And sometimes as parents, we cry. I have cried, I've been crying, and I've not stopped crying. And I'm not saying some parents are bad parents. Sometimes we don't know what to do. We are overwhelmed with the attitude of these children. But listen, hey, there's something that you can do to help. Give yourself a time. Stay away from what is bothering this child and you. Pretend nothing is happening for some time. Pray over it and come back. Call the child in a quiet time. Let's discuss what's happening, especially when you start getting calls from schools, calls from teachers. Today is that, tomorrow is this, the next day is that. As a parent, you become so confused, because sometimes I tell myself, I didn't do that to my parents, because there was no even phone calls for any parent to call, but we didn't do that. So you have to get time to speak with this child of yours. Find a way the day that child is happy, or make the favorite food that the child wants. Serve the child. When you people are eating, you can talk over food. Finally, we should get time to take these children to places. Make a time for yourself. In my home, we have a movie night where the kids will bring the movie that they want, and we all watch it together. It's not every day, maybe once in a month, once in a week. If you have the financial capability, you are financially capable, you can take them to movies once in a while, or to a restaurant, anywhere that you think these children are comfortable to go with you. And when you people sit down, you can talk over something. You ask them what is going on there, especially when they are teenagers. When they are younger ones, they feel comfortable wherever you drag them. But when they become teenagers, that's where the problem comes. It's hard to get information from them. So you have to be at their level. You have to be their friend. You need to understand them, because their hormones are changing. They are becoming adults, so they are not easy to be penetrated. The last thing I'm going to add is the kids. As children, we have responsibility, as the Bible says in Ephesians chapter 6, verse 1 to 3. It says, children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. And that is the only commandment that comes with a promise. It is a promise for every child to respect your parents, no matter what, no matter who your parents are. Some parents are rich, some are tall, some are big, some are thin, some are fat. It doesn't matter. That is what you have as your parent. You need to respect your parents in every inch that you see, whatever it is, no matter how. It's your responsibility to respect your parents. So children, I am begging you, respect your parents. Listen to them. We love you. We don't hate you. If we see us shouting, doesn't mean we hate you. We love you so much, and we don't want you to make the mistakes that we as parents have made. I don't believe every parent will see the child. If I am a carer, I want to see my child become a carer. No. If I'm a carer, I want to see my child become a doctor or somebody else in life, somebody important in life. So if we talk or if we shout, doesn't mean we hate you. We love you. We care about you. We want you to be our friends. Don't be afraid of us, especially we that were brought up in Africa. But that doesn't mean we hate you. If we hate you, we are not going to give birth to you. So we have been giving birth to you, taking responsibility, clothing you, feeding you, giving you all the things that make you comfortable. That doesn't mean we hate you because we scold you for doing something wrong. We love you too much, and you children should understand us. You should talk to us. Communicate to us some of your needs, because some of us, where we are coming from, we did not have that privilege, so we don't know how to go about it. But hey, if you tell us what you children want, we parents will oblige you what you want. So I believe this message has been heard by those who are supposed to hear. Thank all of you for listening to this message today. God bless all of you, and don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Press the notification button so anytime any talk comes out, you may also have your share. Thank you very much. Have a blessed day and stay blessed till the next time. Bye.
Miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness.